When the D-Mac was on the receiving end of this Chris Gent alley-oop pass.
Alley-oop from McDonald was spectacular.
Or play number 2, when Mr. Basketball Andrew Gaze flicks this one behind his back to Leonard Copeland. Or was it play number 3, when Derek Rucker hit this jumper from Magnetic Island?
This is a huge 3. Well, you knew that was coming. When a team's in its best form for more than a decade, they have everything to play for, and they're playing before their adoring home fans who'd expect them to win. And that's the case for the Newcastle Falcons tonight when they take on the Townsille Suns. The venue is the Newcastle Entertainment Centre. With me this evening from Townsville, co-commentator Ken Furdeck. Ken, I really do believe the Falcons can win tonight. How do you see it?
Well, after the Suns' performance on Friday night against Illawarra, I mean, I think that they're going to bounce back tonight. There's no doubt about it. I know Newcastle has a lot to play for, but the Suns have got a lot of character this year, and they're really going to show that tonight, I feel.
Okay, well, let's take a look now at the starting lineups, and they're pretty good for the Falcons. It's Tony Jensen and Butch Hayes in the backcourt, with Michael Johnson bombing from three-point land, Grant Kruger, and of course Reggie Smith. Now the Suns will line up with the ex-Falcon Rucker, Dickinson, who doesn't mind popping up the 3, a tough man in Frolling, Cameron, and Tyson. That's their lineup. Let's take a look at the benches, Ken.
Well, the benches there, the Suns, of course, missing one, and that is in Glenn Stump, but they've still got their outside shooters with Mitchell, Hill, and Flynn, and Agram's coming off the bench and playing some decent minutes anyway when he gets his chance. And for the Falcons, well, Sean Dennis, you have to watch him. He can just come in, score a couple of quick points, and he is the danger man, I feel, along with Marty McLean. Well, I know Rucker is very much looking forward to this game. He just wants to come. He likes coming back to his old team and proving a point. He did that when Newcastle came to Townsville earlier this season, and he is really looking for a big one tonight.
Yes, of course, Townsville successful on that occasion, which was a bit of a shock, a bit of an upset. And welcome to all those listening at the Suns Club, I understand, taking this game live. Most, of course, accepting it on replay, but they're watching it live and they'll be stoked up and fired up and hoping the Suns can bring home the bacon.
Well, Reggie Smith for the Falcons gets it early up. He dishes it off at the top for Butch Hayes. Falcons looking for another great performance for their home crowd. Hayes takes the three-pointer. It's no good. It comes up through that man, Derek Rucker. Ex-Falcons, ex-Brisbane. Now with the Townsville Suns, a real find for them. Shane Frolling, one of the dinosaurs of the NBL, working it around, thinking about the three-point shot, and in fact he takes one, a little bit short on it, and Grant Kruger picks up the scraps.
Well, the techniques there are pretty clear. They're just going to let Shane Frolling shoot that, and you know why.
Well, it's not a high percentage shot for Shane, and I have no doubt the two coaches will not be happy with that.
And Grant Kruger converts for the first time for the Falcons. They take a 2-0 lead. The opening minutes of this game here this afternoon at the Newcastle Entertainment Centre.
Well, Dickinson has been firing in the last 5 or 6 games. He's looking to average about 20 points this season. He's currently at 19 a game, and he really wants to get to 20 points this season. Last night he had 19 points, and I have no doubt he'll get probably that again tonight. He's just running hot.
Grant Kruger, 2 more points, that one off the glass, so he's opened up the scoring for the Falcons in fine style. He has all of their points, all of 4 that is. Derek Rucker, matched by his man Butch Hayes at the top of the key. They work it around a little. Cameron out to Frolling. He sizes up the situation but takes 1 step extra, according to referee Goddard. The Falcons will get it back. They lead 4-2 in the first quarter here at the Newcastle Entertainment Centre.
And Shane Frolling comes back shaking his head there. That's a couple of turnovers. Well, 1 missed shot and the turnover for the travel. Inside they go, Reggie Smith. There's no one of Reggie Smith's side on this Townsville Suns lineup, and he could have a field day here. Clarence Tyson, of course, is tough as teak. In fact, as tough as they come, and along with Smith, the leading rebounder in the league. But one would see him having a few problems through sheer size. There's Frolling. That's what he does best. Hard of the hole. Second chance. Can't make it. Coming over the back was Michael Johnson and says, get out of here. So horror start for Shane Frolling, but he'll be back.
That's great defence from the Newcastle Falcons early up. They really want to get away from the Townsille Suns very early up in this game, and they're going the right way about it at the moment, really manning up very well. That lovely pass inside to Dickinson. The reverse layup didn't go, and the Falcons come away with it again through Butch Hayes. He kicks it down low to Michael Johnson. Has a ton of time to size that shot up. Unfortunately, it doesn't drop for him. It'll come back through the Falcons. Rebound being accounted to the big man, Clarence Tyson. And again, through Derek Rucker as he weaves his magic. He's matched up by one of the great players for the Falcons this year. Another great find for them in Butch Hayes. Clarence Tyson with the ball. He's looking for a bit of support. Spending hours of time just trying to find his man inside. Goes to Dickinson again. That shot doesn't go. The Falcons clean up through Butch Hayes. Reggie Smith does what he does best. Just about puts the hoop to the floor. Here it is again. Little pass off there from Tony Jensen, and Reggie with the damage. And it's 8-2 to the Falcons, a really good start for them. 8:25 left on the clock in the first term. The ball now with Clarence Tyson. He tries a little dish-off pass to Derek Rucker. Tyson gets it back and he puts it away, so it's a 4-point break to the Falcons.